Green Bay has a very clear need at the tight end position. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about Iowa tight end Sam LaPorta. He's kind of heard a little bit, in some of the draft buzz around Packers Twitter and everything like that. A lot of people really seem to like Sam LaPorta's game. So I was taking a little bit closer look, and he's about as productive as you can get. So despite Iowa having a pretty brutally awful offense, LaPorta put up good numbers the last two seasons where he's led the team in receiving yards and really receptions along the way. So in 2021, he led the team by 18 receptions, and then in 2022 by 24 receptions, putting up 657 yards that season. So not like, over the top, through the roof numbers, but consider the fact that the offense wasn't producing at a high level and he was targeted 24 more times or caught the ball 24 more times than the leading wide receiver counterpart on his team. That's really saying something. So to be able to put that kind of production together despite all the challenges that he faced is something that he needs to be commended for. Um, you can take a look at kind of a comparison of him and a recent Iowa tight end in George Kittle, and size-wise, they're marginally different in size at the time that they came out. Kittle was slightly faster, slightly quicker in the agility drills, but generally speaking, there's a pretty good match there that their RAS scores are almost identical. George Kittle had a 9.56 while Sam LaPorta had a 9.49. So those are pretty good mirror images of each other. Not to say that he's going to become George Kittle, but his productivity in college is a positive sign. And then on top of that, he's got room to grow still. So where does he fit right now? So if he comes in day one, he's not going to be your big bruising blocker. He is going to be a seam threat, which is ideal because, the Shanahan tree offense that LaFleur really runs is built to attack the middle of the field, really attack those weaknesses, especially like kind of against the too high looks that they get, which Aaron Rodgers has very, very often avoided the middle of the field. So I expect to see a little bit of a return to that kind of system in Green Bay this year, especially with Jordan Love. So giving him a positive option right there in the middle of the field that he can learn and grow with along the way would be outstanding for him. And another thing that he does really well is he forces missed tackles. So he was second in the nation last year in missed tackles forced. So he's elusive. He's great at run after the catch. So you kind of hit him on one of those little seam passes and he's going to make a play after he catches the ball as well. If Green Bay can manage to either get like a Darnell Washington to pair with him early in the draft, or they are able to bring somebody back like Mercedes Lewis, I think those would be some good two tight end sets that they'd be able to work with. And then they'd still even have Josiah DeGuara in the mix where he can be a bit of his traditional H-back role that he's played in Green Bay so far, but also get involved in other ways on the team as well. So that was just a really quick look at some of what Sam LaPorta is good at, and see if maybe he might be one of those tight end options that they look for early in the draft to bring in to help Jordan Love this season.